There's like strange music where you have no, like they do their own shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, I get distribution to where you can have creative control. And I think that's what independent more now is, creative control. You don't have an A&R in the studio from the label going like, maybe the hook should be a little longer. Because long story short, that's what radio and we researched the hooks. So if it has a strong hook, like we need a strong hook. Well, some of the people are like, man, if I have a strong hook, I'm going to make my music.
Right.
But I'm going to have, like, prime example, Macklemore. I will never forget him when he got the Grammy. Yeah, shouts out to all the independent artists, independent music. Yeah. Like, Warner Brothers is distributing your music because he would have never got that Grammy.
Yeah.
He would have never been at the level he was at if he didn't have one of the big three labels calling radio stations, making calls for him.
Yeah.
Because the Heist was doing great, but it wasn't nowhere. Thrift Shop was coming up, but to be a number one record, you have to have. Let me put a caveat on this.
Okay.
Chance the Rapper is one of the only people I've seen.
I don't know about Chance the Rapper.
That's had a number one record, but also I just saw a great video, and people are like, "Well, is he independent?" Because he's doing a lot of stuff through Apple. Like when Apple's pushing you, what as it, you know?
Forget Apple. Kanye West is in your corner. I don't think you get to say independent.
Well, you know,
you're right. I mean, practically, other than
he had a lot of breaks that people didn't have. Not only Kanye West, Common vouched for him.
Yeah.
And then,
but he was writing the records that people loved from Kanye. So
yeah. And also, I think background, he did not come from a regular rapper's background. You know what I mean? He came from a very collegiate, well-to-do family. So,
like a Spike Lee movie.
Yeah. And I think it's also funny, you know, how they did an interview with him, how he's talking about, you know, maybe he's going to charge for the next album. You're only going to have so much, you know, you're only going to make so much off of concerts. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sell your music. And